5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve. This is Live with Neve. Iconic musicians, comedians, and entertainers of all types. Interviews, comedy, and God knows what else. Hold on!
So let me ask you, what is the average age of the crowd? You did it by demographics. Oh, and another question, two-phase question. Do you guys have to have insurance?
Yeah,
you also your own risk of.
Now wait, is this Cogs of War LLC? You turned the wrong way.
I'm curious. I didn't know if it is or not. I just know that as a band.
Damn, we do have a business, but it's strictly for merch purposes, and that's not
right.
Nothing. But when we go to shows,
We sell T-shirts, everybody. That's our logo.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna order one, man. I gotta have one. In fact, we'll order two. We gotta have a couple of those. We'll wear them on the show.
You show some shit out there. Support's what it's about. Okay, so here's the thing about insurance and libel and legal ramifications. If you go to the Hard Rock in Florida and the House of Blues, they have a strict no moshing policy. If you get caught moshing, they kick you out and try and no trespass you. But if a group of us do it and are part of our own accordance and we fuck ourselves up, we're not going to sue, you know?
Right.
I have to keep mentioning Danny Hayes or Danny Wimmer's shows, you know, the Welcome to Rockville's, the Incarcerations, the Aftershocks, Sonic Temples.
What's his name?
DWP, Danny Wimmer Presents Danny Hayes. You know,
okay.
They run they were going to do Woodstock this past year, but situations beyond their control kept it from happening.
I can't imagine. I was up in Woodstock about maybe 10 days ago. I was doing an interview up there with a drummer named Jerry Marotta. Very fine player. He's played with Sir Paul McCartney. He's played with Peter Gabriel. He's quite a monster player, and we had a great time. I love going up to Woodstock, but with COVID, everything I wanted to go and do, except for the interview,
this year was destroyed by COVID. Yeah, all the cruise concerts, the 70,000 tons of metal, the Shiprock, the Flogging Molly tour, the Coheed and Cambria cruise. Welcome to Rockville. All the concerts here were canceled. You know,
right?
Aftershock is still maybe a go, but you never know.
I'll tell you, local music, all that was gone, and but fortunately, local music has returned, and we've been actually that's how I met Julie was when she performed down there in Tampa. First show.
Oh, okay, you met her there. Okay.
I met Julie at my first show in 2020. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was like the most favorite show, and I have to say, you guys were so awesome. And
what did you think of the Cogs of War? Did we need insurance?
I did mosh, and that's what I was saying. I was laughing and giggling so hard, and because it was having so much fun, and it wasn't like, you know, and the guys were perfect gentlemen. They weren't like trying to knock my ass out or anything like that, you know. And it was just
we have women to do that.
Yeah, right. I mean,
it's like roller derby. Roller derby.
Yeah.
We have a roller derby too.
We have roller derby members that want the Cogs of War, that are Cogs of War members, and we will be doing a roller derby takeover very fucking soon.
Hey, listen, when you guys do that, you got to reach out to us because we love to pimp that for you.
Yeah,
that sounds just like great fun. In fact, I want to just come down and fucking join the mosh pit myself. I'm ready.
It's fun.
I almost died a couple of years ago, so I'm like ready, man. Into the pit, the oldest bastard around. I'll be doing that shit when I'm 100 with any luck.
Exactly, that's the thing. Look,
hey,
I'll be straight up with you. There was one instance. You got to turn it this way. There was one instance where a brother of me and Billy's, during was the Avenged Sevenfold set at Rockville a year before last. He was surfing, and then a crowd killer dropped him on his head on concrete.
Ooh,
and it messed with his spine, it messed with his neck.
Put him out of work.
It put him out of work for the better part of a year. We, as humans, did what we could, you know, GoFundMe, Kickstarter, what have you, you know, true way to help in a sense, you know, not just some bullshit to make on the internet.
Right. It's money. That's what matters.
No, it was helping people. That, you know, insurance don't cover that. And DWP could have been liable for that, but because of the quick thinking of people and Avenged Sevenfold, I can't think of the sound guy that was there that actually seen the situation and actually killed it and said, "Hey, this is situation." And I'm not trying to take no credit for that, but when it comes down to it, if none of us was there, the people that seen him go down for the better part of 20, 30 seconds, they just stood there. There was no reaction. They were just
I was there, everybody, and when
I was 7,000 feet away.
I was on the other side. They had this little mini ambulance coming through with emergency personnel going behind them. I sat there and I cleared the crowd as the ambulance followed me, and all emergency personnel followed me as I cleared the crowd. And
they're like, "You're gonna be arrested." It's like, well, fucking arrest us. This dude's gonna fucking die.
You know what? It's funny you say that.
You're doing the right thing, and people are listening. I mean, it's the same as carrying people to the med tent. Oh God, that's fun. Carrying somebody to the med tent.
A guy fell crowd surfing. He was trying to do something that he wasn't supposed to feel, and he dislodged his ankle. And the ambulance people were like, "We gotta take you off." She's like, "Nah, man, this Cogs of War shit. We can't." Iris reset my foot, and I yoked the shit out of it. He signed a waiver. Then he ended up crowd surfing all of the stage during Rob Zombie.
I love it. I love it.
That guy with a cast on.
Well, it's funny because the reason I asked about that insurance was, I've seen situations. I've been in music. I'm 58 years. I'm 59. One slip tripped up on me while I wasn't looking, but I've been playing since I was about 7. Yeah, I'm long in tooth, But that's okay. I'm here and breathing.
You're only up to 50, mate. You've only went one age. You still got to go, another 40 fucking years.
I figure fucking 50, 100, man, with modern medicine, and if you have enough money, they could take my head and just have my mouth in a big tank. Hello, welcome to Live or Dead with Me.
There are so many jokes right there.
You gotta pay attention to the old motherfuckers that come for the whiskers, man. If they're coming for you, you can say, "Hey, I'll see you later. I'll go deaf, blind, and stupid. Just you don't need me where I go."
All my friends.
All right. So, what is the average demographic of your followers? I mean, what is the primary? And what is the biggest group age-wise?
Every walk of life, everybody.
The oldest member that I know of is in Essex. It's London.
Yes.
He is 87 years old. He's retired Her Majesty's Seaman, which is Navy here in America.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He went crowd surfing.
Can you get us in hold of him? God. I want to talk to this guy.
I also have an 80-something-year-old Air Force retiree that was at Exit 111, which was by far the best fucking concert last year. And the Cogs took that motherfucker over during Slayer and Anthrax.
We had one festival choose to go out of state as a group, and Exit 111 was our choice, and we showed up. We showed up as a whole.
A 80-plus-year-old, listen, 80-plus-year-old retired Air Forceman looked at a handful of us and said, "It's a symbol. It means he wants to go up. He wants to cross it." And we looked at him like, "I don't fucking know, mate. It's during Anthrax." And
all right,
he just decided to say, "Fuck it." And we put him up there. Well, after the show, he wrote this long thing on the Cogs of War Mosh team, thanking us, like an out-of-body experience for him and how great it was to do it and how he'd been wanting to do it for 60 fucking years.
Hey, can you put us in touch with him?
Every heartstring you could pick, he fucking hit, man.
He had to have that feeling until he was in a jet.
Yeah, he was a fighter pilot. He's like, I was flying again, and people picked me up and took me from one end to the stage.
Wow. All right. Well, let me ask you.
Ian going, look at that fucking geriatric son of a bitch surfing.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any way? I'd like to interview these guys as part of your interview, just because testimonials are always really cool, and I'd love to see if you could give me an email or a Facebook.
Everybody up to y'all. That wouldn't be hard at all.
The youngest. What is the youngest mosher? Because as a dad, I have to laugh. I think my kids grew up sleeping under the console.
Or age? He's like 8, 10 years old.
Yeah, there you go.
He's been doing it for years, though. He's been doing it probably since he was 6.
I imagine his parents are pretty metal in execution. Yeah. Well, I'd like to talk to them.
3, 4-year-olds. What's Joseph's son? How old is he? Like 4 or 5 years old? We have a captain in the Cogs of War Georgia chapter. His son gets out there and moshes and Branch, excuse me.
I love it. I love it. I really.
But we got his son out there, and he started his own little mini Mosh pet.
All right. So let me ask you this: is this something that do you? Well, I guess my question is: these young folks, their parents support it, I'm sure.
Yeah. The parents start it. We don't say, "Give me your kid and let's let them beat the shit out of each other."
I kind of like the idea of starting the Metal Scouts of America. We can have a bunch of little head rockers, and instead of a little den mom feeding them brownies and shit, I don't know, you give them some sort of fake shooter or something, flaming high C, you know, get them a tattoo when they're like 16 or I don't know, maybe 5's too young to start. But,
hey, as a professional tattoo artist, I have tattooed a 12-year-old with parents' permission.
No kidding.
Way.
Wow. I am amazed because just being a parent, I always took the easy way out with all that shit.
Samoan family, actually, and they have tradition, and they couldn't actually make it to the isle in Hawaii where they were supposed to go. And my mate told them to come see me, and I was honored. I didn't even charge them, honestly. You know, it's like, she's 12. I got a cop standing here. I need to make sure this is legal. Now it's legal. All right, sit in the chair.
Wow, that is amazing.
Oh, man.
I know I once got in a lot of trouble with my ex-wife. It was my daughter's birthday, and I took them, and the one thing they both wanted their ears pierced. And so, I was like, but they wanted to put one up in the cartilage. So they both got it done, and I was there, and then they put Dad on the spot. They were like, Dad's going to pass out when he sees some blood. Because I passed out before getting a needle, giving blood with my daughter. And then she's like, tells the nurse, she's a nurse too, a real little pain in my ass. But she goes, I love her to death. I mean, she's got more ink than you guys probably. I mean, a nurse, if you're dying, man, you want to see her smiling face over you because she'll keep you alive. Here we go. Check out the sleeve. Look at that. There you go, man.
All over me, brother.
All right. Well, I can tell you the first time I saw a tattoo on her back, I had told her explicitly, of course, as the parental unit, no way, you don't get a tattoo. Your mom's going to have a freaking conniption, right? Oh, well. So I was sitting there one day and I looked and I saw the tat and I was like, here's my little blemish-free, red-haired, little beautiful ivory skin. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So we go down to get the earrings done. And then they put me on the spot in front of some hot young girl. They're like, Dad won't get an earring piercing because he's such a wuss. He'll pass out. So I just looked at him. I said, bullshit. I said, bring that thing over here. Second later, it's like, clamp. I didn't pass out. It was nothing. It was like, I hit my wrist with a drumstick. It hurts worse than that, And, so unfortunately, though, my one daughter, turns out, was allergic to anything but surgical steel. So, of course, my ex, she blamed me. She's like, her fucking ear's going to fall off. And I mean, it was crazy stuff. And I was like, honey, I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? But it was a traumatic thing. So, as you can see, well, you can't see. The only piercing I have is right through the middle of my junk. Christ. Here I am alive. I'm telling everybody on live TV my personal hobbies.
Oh, it's a hobby now.
Oh, I think I need piercings everywhere. Nipples, what the fuck? We're going hardcore now. My new image. Crazy. As you can see,
put your tongue and then get that pierced.
Yeah.
Game, mate.
I had another wife who had a pierced tongue. That was always interesting. It was also forked though, so I can't do much with her.
I love forked tongues. They're amazing.
Oh man, bring it on.
That's fun.
Follow, subscribe, like us anywhere you find webcasts and on all of our social media to get bonus material.